All right, gang. Hi, everybody. Hope we're having a great Monday night. Hope we had a good work day. Sorry, gang. I have one phone plugged in, so I'm a little limited where I can sit and move. So let's just put them all together up here. I'm using my desk to hold my phones out so I don't get the text neck. If you saw that video the other day, thanks everyone again for for hopping on and supporting kind of our evening chat here, our deep thoughts from Patrick Savory. I'm working on a title, but we'll stick with that for now. Yeah, so I just wanted to hop on tonight, again, 6 p.m. Eastern. I try to come on with a little bit of some guidance, some advice, maybe just a different perspective of things than maybe what you've had or seen so far, just to kind of again help guide us through this, because the movement and the fitness and the health is very important. We need that for sure, but we also need some strategies in place to help us get through this time. So trying to give you guys as many tools as I can, and as things that I pick up and learn or hear or read, or maybe reaffirm to me, to pass on to you guys to help those around you and to help yourselves kind of make the most of this unique situation. So tonight I just wanted to talk about adaptability, being able to change and adapt to situations. If you're those of you that are watching from Ontario, everything deemed non-essential, although we're not sure what that definition means yet. As of tomorrow night, all those things are supposed to be closed. So there may be some changes into what's available to us, as far as things that are accessible. Essential things will be open, so it won't be anything to panic about, but maybe more of an inconvenience. So keeping in mind adaptability, changing to the routine, changing to things as they come on the fly, and it's something we like to build on and work towards and do, because everyday life there's different things that come up at us with work or with family, where we need to change on the fly or adjust. If something comes up, or if something breaks around the house, then we have to again adapt and adjust on the fly to get things looked after and to make sure we make the most of the situation that we're dealing with. So same idea here, just adapting to what's going to come on. I'm sure there's going to be lots of different changes and tweaks and adjustments that come up during this time, because it's new to everybody. We're all kind of learning as we go, and the government officials, same idea. They're listening to their advisors and kind of trying to learn as they go. Hopefully learn from if there's any mistakes that other places have made, so the same aren't made here. Again, I don't really promote an affiliation to a party. I just watch who's in charge and see what's coming and try to make the most informed decisions I can. And again, whatever we're supposed to do, then following that, to try to flatten the curve and to get things kind of back to normal as soon as we can. So thinking of that adaptability just in your day-to-day life, as far as things may change, situations may change, different limitations, and things may not be as always available as they have been. So trying to work around that, trying to, again, like I said, that first night last Thursday, my first point was to be alert and aware. So this would be a chance to be alert and aware of what's going on, any changes in government mandates and things like that, of what's going on in your communities, knowing what's there and how they work and what the guidelines are, so that you can stay compliant with them and make your life as easy as possible given this current situations. And then again, trying to leave yourself some room or be open to adapting on the fly as things change, because they will. And also thinking of adaptability from a point of, we also talked about creating your routines. Maybe you have a nighttime routine that you've been using for a while, and maybe that's changed a bit now because the whole family's at home. Or maybe you're getting up at a different time to get things ready for your day, because again, the family's around, or you have to do some things before you go to your workspace for the day. Or maybe you're trying to implement some of these things, these skills and these routines and these programs, and maybe something's just not working, and that's okay. Be adaptable, don't give up, but be adaptable and try something else. Look at a different routine, look at a different way to set things up, maybe a different order. Look to someone else for an example or for advice of maybe ways you can tweak things, and make those choices. So many people, so often when they get into health and fitness regimes, regardless of if it's like now or just in general, a lot struggle because they don't put the proper routine in place, or if they put a routine in place that isn't a proper routine, they just give up and think, well, it didn't work, so what's the point? The point is, it just wasn't right for you at that time. You just need to tweak things up a little bit and modify them. So maybe it's not working out so often or for such a duration. Maybe it's not an hour, maybe it's a half hour. Maybe instead of 6 days a week, try for 3 days a week at first. Get into that routine. Again, that snowball I keep coming back to, rolling down the hill. The more momentum it gets, the bigger it gets. So if you can work out 2 or 3 times a week and you're not doing anything right now, that's a bonus, that's a plus. And then down the road, as that becomes more routine, and maybe you get some other areas of your, sorry, I talk with my hands, I'm holding my phones, guys, I'll try not to make you seasick. As you get some other components of your life in the process and towards the direction you want them to be in, then maybe you can look at, okay, I'm ready now for 5 days a week, and add those extra couple days in, again, with the planning and the prep, and the adaptability that if one week something comes up and you can't get that 5th workout in, that's okay. Do the best you can with what you have. Stick with things as long as you can, but don't get frustrated if it doesn't work. Either give it time to make sure that it's going to come back and work, or again, tweak it. There's lots of resources out there as far as workout routines and nighttime routines and morning routines. Hey Kyle, thanks for hopping on. Lots of different resources there that you can look at as far as developing routines. So look around at a few. What I typically do is I have a few mentors and people that I get information from, and typically what I'll do is try to listen to them, because a lot of times they'll touch on the same thing, and then I'll apply it to me. I'm a fitness presenter. I present at conferences, and when I went to, hey Robin, thanks for hopping on. When I first started going to conferences and realized that I would really like to do that, I started really paying attention to presenters and public speakers and watching what they did and how they interacted with people, or how they'd answer questions, or how they'd carry themselves. And if I saw things that I thought would match my personality, then I would kind of borrow those things from them, and I would take a little bit from this guy and a little bit from this person and this lady, and just kind of bring them into me to help create my style. So same idea. Maybe look at a couple resources. Again, libraries typically have online resources now that you can get ebooks and audiobooks, because we can't get to the library. So maybe you take out a couple books on high performance or routines, or whatever it is again that you're looking on. Read through a couple of them and then pick and choose the things from each source that work best for you, and then really try to apply them. A lot of times we have a lot of things on the go, or a lot of things we're working on, or information we get, and we don't always apply that information. We read it and go on to the next book and read either the same thing or similar, or it's different information, and then you're really confused and don't know which way to go. Hey Wendy, thanks for hopping on. So look for information, but then try to apply it. And then again, have the adaptability to recognize that, it's a little better, but it's not quite what I was looking for. Let's look some more. Let's find some tweaks. I remember this guy said this, and this lady had this part. So maybe if I put those two things together, that'll work. And that's why, as a trainer, a lot, I'll really suggest and recommend that clients keep a journal of their fitness and nutrition, so we can take a look sometimes and see, well, we're having some success and now we're not. Maybe something changed. Maybe something's different than when we first started. Maybe, oh, look, you were coming in 3 days a week, and ever since you got that new job, you're getting 2 workouts a week. So there's less time. So maybe that's why you're not seeing the results you were before. So again, it gives you that plan. So maybe now's the time to work on some journaling at the end of the day, or have a business journal if you're looking to grow your business, or a health journal if you're looking to get healthier, build on things. Keep track of your progress and your goals and how you're doing, and then I'll give you those check-in points along the way, so you know you're on the right track and know things are going. And also it may show you those flags of, oh, I need to adapt my plan and adapt what's going on right now, because I was getting the results, or I got to a certain point, but I'm still not where I want to be. So how do I get to that next level that I really want to be at, or at least progress towards that level a little bit more? I'm holding my phones because I have one plugged in, so I'm trying not to talk with my hands, which I do, and that's when I'm bobbing my head like a karaoke sing-along kind of bob. Thanks, Wendy. Thanks so much. I'm glad you enjoyed the info. So having that plan, having a record of it, what your plan is, and tracking it along the way. And again, sometimes that'll also help you actually see progressions, because sometimes we don't notice what those progressions are, or we may not notice an improvement. But if we're documenting things and recording and how we're feeling and how things are working and what's not, then again, we can kind of look back and give ourselves that bit of an acknowledgement that, oh yeah, I did. I felt really tired when I first started this exercise program, and now I feel really good. I've got lots of energy. I can see I'm writing it down, how energetic I am and things. So maybe you didn't notice a scale change or anything, but you notice an increase in energy, which is an effect from a physical activity program. So it's a nice way to keep things in track. And again, making those changes if need be, because sometimes you'll decide that you need to make a little change, or sometimes someone else is going to say a change has to come. And again, with the situation we're in right now, chances are that suggestion of a change will come from elsewhere. So I talked about yesterday about choices, choosing how you're going to respond to this pandemic situation and isolation and social distancing. You can choose to get absorbed in it and just sit and watch news and dwell and wonder and what if, or you can choose to kind of attack it head on and really work on yourself. Stronger health, stronger nutrition, stronger sleep patterns and routines, and to make yourself become stronger and become better, so that on the other side of this, we're much stronger than we started. Same idea, you can choose to kind of get frustrated and upset and kind of, again, kind of bunker down and resist, or not deal with the changes that are coming at us, or you can choose to be adaptable and really, hey, Brett, how's it going? Really choose to be adaptable and listen and just make those tweaks and those changes to hopefully help all of us make that progression to better versions of ourselves, for one, but also a better community as a whole, whether it's your local community, work communities, the city you're in, the province you're in, the country you're in, whatever. We're all, again, a big community, and we're all going through something together. So it's important to choose to handle it the best way possible, make the most of it. That's your choice. And again, another choice to build on is adaptability, being able to change. Maybe you have to check your not your beliefs, but maybe your affiliations at the door, and understand that, you know what, this is what I have to do right now, regardless of what my opinion is. This is what has to be done for now. So I'll be adaptable, even though maybe I don't totally see the justification of it, but I'll be adaptable and do it to try to progress on and move forward to get this thing under control and to get myself even better than I've ever been. Because again, like I said, guys, my goal for all of you and for myself is to use this opportunity, use this time that I never seem to have to build things, to grow things, to do more videos like this. I've been wanting to do this for a long time and just never seemed to have the right time or the right moment to do them during my days. And now I've got it, lots of it. So I'm trying to make the most of that. And I hope you will too. So that, again, when all this, when the smoke clears and all the dust settles, a little rock for you there, Brett, we'll come out of this on even better on the other side of it. And we're not even going to recognize ourselves. We're going to be so great, even better than we are now. So that's it for tonight, guys. Just want to, again, be adaptable. Practice that. Look at situations at home where, oh, if I had been more adaptable here, what would the outcome have been? Or maybe, this came up can I be adaptable to that and help either myself or the family or coworkers progress as we want to, because we're all being a little more adaptable to that. So maybe you can send out a challenge to some people to be more adaptable, to keep yourself accountable to that. So yeah, look at ways to be adaptable. Try again to stay relaxed and calm. Motion's going to help that movement. Get your workouts in, get your activity in. If you're not a person who works out or exercises, at least be active. Get up, move around, do a little bit of stretching. Get up and get that piece of paper that's across the room. Don't ask someone to get it for you. Get outside, get fresh air. If you're getting out for a walk, thanks, Brad. Appreciate it. All the best to you as well. If you can get outside, get that fresh air break, move around a little bit. Our body needs that to de-stress. And then when something comes up that where you have to be adaptable, you can better make informed and proper choices. You're not reacting, you're responding. So you're thinking about it, taking things in, and planning the best course of action. So again, you're adapting to what your surroundings, what's around you from there. So hopefully this finds you well. Again, keep moving, get the fresh air, stay healthy, drink lots of water, stay hydrated, try to clean up that nutrition, get some sleep. Again, little things one at a time. Pick on them, or pick one, work on it, build towards the next one. Hey, Celeste, thanks for hopping on. Stay consistent with your routine, and if it's not working, have the adaptability to change it and tweak it and see what works best for you. Again, make use of this time to really make yourself 100% better than you were before. Regardless of how wonderful you were before. And I know you guys all are, because you're here. So obviously you're wonderful people. But we can all get a little even more wonderful. Thanks, Robin. We can get even better than we are now. We just got to stay focused, have a plan, be adaptive, and keep moving forward. Keep getting that progression forward, that snowball down the hill. It gets bigger and bigger and bigger. I keep saying goodbye, so this time I mean it. Enjoy your night, guys. Stay hydrated, stay rested, get some movement in, enjoy yourself, smile, be happy. Reach out to someone tonight that you haven't talked to in a while and just say hello. And we'll talk to you tomorrow night, guys. Tomorrow morning, again, 9 a.m. upper body workout here live. And then 6 p.m. we'll be back here tomorrow night. So what I'd like you to do, actually, for me, since we're here, I'll say goodbye again. For those that are watching the recording, or if you're here now, think of a way you can be more adaptive, and comment either in the video or send me a DM, and let's share some ways we can be more adaptive, how we can exercise our adaptability tomorrow. I'll kind of open with a couple suggestions if people have it. We'll share some, and then I'll talk about tomorrow night's topic. So think of ways you can be more adaptable, either something that's happened or something that you're going through now, what you can do to be adaptive to it, and then let's share those experiences or suggestions so that we can help each other grow. Let's make things a little more interactive if we can, gang, and help each other out. That's what we're here for. All right, finally, last time, I promise. Have a great night, guys. Enjoy your Monday. Have a great sleep. We'll see you at 9 a.m. for upper body, and we'll see you tomorrow night at 6. Take care.